The Liberals in Canada officially recognized Palestinian statehood, ending over 75 years of established diplomatic convention with a single stroke of a pen. While people who wave terrorist flags and chant genocidal chants in our streets are surely celebrating right now, nobody else is celebrating. Not one bit. And let me tell you why. Almost 2 years ago, hundreds of innocent civilians, including Canadian citizens, were murdered, maimed, raped, and taken hostage by Hamas, a terrorist group in the deadliest day for the Jews since the end of the Holocaust. We know that some of these civilians remain in captivity today, left to pray for their rescue while they are subjected to starvation and torture, confinement on a daily basis. We hope that they will come home as soon as possible. And we know that others who were taken hostage will never come home, and they never came home because their lives were stolen during the imprisonment, and that Hamas refuses to return those bodies too. This is warfare of the most inhumane kind, perpetrated by the people our own government recognizes as enemies. Today, that government just gave those enemies the biggest gift that they could ever ask for. You see, there's a reason our country had a long-standing tradition to never negotiating with terrorists. It's because it encourages the very terrorist activities we should be opposing as a country. Already, Hamas is telling the world that this recognition of statehood is a vindication of what they did on October 7th, and that we should expect to see even more days like October 7th moving forward. Because of this decision by this Prime Minister and this government, our world is more unsafe, our country is less respected by our allies, and once again, a small but vocal minority here at home notches another win on behalf of the terrorists and the Jew haters. You already know that I'm going to hold the Prime Minister responsible alongside a strong, dedicated Conservative caucus. But history is also going to hold them accountable. It's going to show that when the chips were down and things got tough, the Prime Minister took the easy way out instead of standing with our allies. This is a betrayal of the hostages who remain in Gaza, the Canadian citizens who were killed on October 7th, and our basic Western values of freedom, justice, and the rule of law. We must choose courage over convenience, and I hope that someday we will have a Prime Minister who understands that. Today, we have a Prime Minister who chooses to reward terror, and we will never forget that.
It's 2025. America's debt is over $37 trillion, and the dollar just had its worst crash since 1973. That puts your savings and your family's future at risk. That's why we trust Alpha Omega Gold, a company that stands unapologetically with Israel and supports Stand Tall Israel. Visit ao.gold/stand to claim your free precious metals wayfinder guide or call 1-855-426-4653 today. Protect your future before it's too late.